Hey guys, this is Nathan from Bagelpop, and I just want to give you fair warning. We're going to spoil pretty much everything. So yeah, you've been warned.
See,
I
what the thing
also
with anime is how there's always going to be a love or hate relationship to one. You know, usually like the anime can make you super pissed and stuff like that, but it's the concept of like keeping your interest, piquing your interest, and bringing you back constantly. Like whereas for All the Know Zero, you were really pissed at it because you thought it was so stupid, Nathan. Whereas when Austin and I watched it, like we just keep on anticipating, no matter how stupid it was, we were just excited to watch it. And with anime, like storylines like can get dull really fast. Like you have a lot of fillers, you have a lot of character build up, you have a lot of like boring stuff that you kind of have to get out of the way. Yeah. And like with Terra Formars, it's like they're taking a different turn where they're not making you connect with the characters at all. You know? You just have to pick and choose, like, oh, you're gonna like him or not, or like he's gonna die or not. Like, you don't know. You know, but it just doesn't spend your whole time like I would say like against Game of Thrones where it's like, oh, you spend a whole season liking Ned Stark and fucking he dies. And it's like, oh my god, that character connection. But it's like it took a whole season to build it up for you to love him and then feel so much sadness from him.
yeah.
Whereas fucking Sheila died in 10 minutes after we talked about how she might die. And it's just like I think
Yeah,
that's
we felt. I feel like a shittier human being now. You should record this because I'm about to say a pretty good line.
Yeah.
Is oh well, don't do that. No, the moment's passed. But like what you said about like it took like a whole entire season for us to like feel bad, you know, to build up that relationship with like Ned Stark, and then feel equally saddened when like he died, and then like I feel like a terrible human being because like it took us 30 seconds to look at a large-breasted woman, and then it took us the same amount of time to just feel sad when she died. From a simple fact. Like,
And now
Ned Stark could have saved a kingdom. They're like, oh no, he died. And then they were like, oh, the big shit died. No.
positive.
There were
And then
so
now
many...
it's like I don't want the other one to die either. I don't want Michelle to die because now who are we gonna look at?
all the boobs died.
Yep.
This is such like I'm telling my female friend to watch this series, and I wonder if she will have the same. Because now I think like from a gender standpoint, like will a female is like, oh, she has big boobs, like will she have the same emotional response when big boob girl dies? It's just like, oh, that broad died. You know, like if a pretty boy, if you think about it, like if a pretty boy anime character was replaced, you know, in that situation, would we react the same way? Probably not, because
No.
we don't have that sexual urge toward that
Like,
character.
fuck you,
Or if
pretty
you, or if you do, I mean, if you're gay, I mean that's cool. But for the sake of argument, if you were like a straight male and you saw like a pretty boy character, and it's like, oh well, like the guy from Free died, I guess. So
the
like,
guy from Free.
which I like Free.
I wish I had Free in high school when I swam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you and me would like Free because we both swam in high school, so we kind of had that emotional.
Tommy, I can hear all your things.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, is you here?
Yeah, we always hear it. So anytime we're watching Arrow or Shield,
Oh, now it broke. I can't hear you anymore.
yeah, anytime we're watching, like, Arrow or Shield, I always just hear you, like, sloshing around. I'm like, are you, like, shuffling papers? I have no idea what you're doing.
The thing is that there's only one jack into the laptop. And I
Yeah.
don't know if the mic jack goes to this mic or if I'm just talking into the laptop. That's why. Like, I never know. Like, I know that when I plug it into a PlayStation, the mic comes out of this. And I know that I try not to move because I can make noise with the PlayStation controller. But right now, I don't know if it's coming from this or if
It's coming from that thing.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that's why. I was thinking.
But what was I gonna say? I forgot now. Oh. But yeah, I like your point. It's like, boobs died. Took us 30 seconds till to get into her character. It's like, fuck Ned Stark. I didn't start caring until he got arrested.
Fuck Ned Stark.
Sheila means more to me than Ned Stark. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, what do you think is gonna happen to what's her name, Frost, the chick that pissed herself?
Her name's Eva.
Eva? Wasn't her last name Frost? Eva Frost?
Oh, I don't know. Something like that.
I think it was. I remember that because I thought of like Emma Frost. Yeah.
I think she's a key player.
Yeah. Should be.
I think she's a really good. I feel like she's going to be a very important support character.
Yeah. And then.
But actually, I don't know because honestly, like after you guys finish 6, you guys should go read the first 6 chapters that I'm going to send you. And that 6 chapters changes everything you would think and see.
Whole new perspective on everything.
Yeah,
that
a
just
whole new
happened.
perspective, because like you're just like, I mean, it's reading a manga, but at the same time, you have more of a character connection, and especially because in the Bug 2 crew, there's a shit ton of females, and you're just like, oh my god, boobs, like she's so hot, like boom, she's dead. Like,
Yeah, and
what?
they all die.
Yeah, and it's just like, you don't even know what happens.
Boobs.
Like all of these really, like, you guys say that Adolf looks, really cool, and he's gonna last for a really long time.
Probably
right?
not.
There was a guy in Bug 2 that was hella cool, just like him. Super badass, like, I'm gonna go do my own shit, I can fucking take out everybody, boom, he dies in 2 seconds. Like, and it's just like, oh, now I know, I'm pretty sure Adolf is gonna die, like.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, so Bug 1, you said they got completely annihilated, right? They just like
I don't
completely
even know.
sucked and
I don't
they're
even know
dead.
how many people was in Bug 1, I don't even know. I know that nobody made it back.
That we know of.
Yeah.
That
That we know.
no one made it back, but
That could be really good because you guys played Halo Reach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like Halo Reach, you knew the whole crew was dead too.
Yeah, because it started from back, yeah. And
yeah,
I think
so you know what happens to Reach.
like, cause the way that the anime is going right now, it's already like how, like, oh, they're giving you all this story about the Annex 1, and slowly they're giving you little bits of information about Bug 2, and it's always going back to that, you know?
Mhm.
Like that new guy that you saw and that we're about to see in episode 6, the guy that landed on the ship, you saw, right? His legs were fucking ridiculous.
He's a different color too.
Yeah, he was a different
he
color.
definitely didn't skip leg day.
Yeah, he did not skip leg day.
Yeah.
But you see why. Like, it's gonna just keep giving you back and bits of everything. So
And even you tell me, I just like, oh, that must be in one of the other 13. We saw 2 of
Mhm.
them. This is another one now.
The
Like,
fucking
Hercules,
grasshopper.
Hercules beetle.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, grasshopper.
It's
There you
probably
go.
a grasshopper.
Yep.
Or what is it? Locust? Fucking locust or fucking.
Okay, you were not kidding when you said you actually know all of this animal.
It's a locust. Hold on, I want to look up blast ant. I still haven't done that yet.
I know a shit.
That,
Last
that
Ant.
guy stole the power was some locust something. I forgot what it was.
See, that's why I was like, this is my jam because like I know a lot about fucking animals.
Oh my god, they're fucking not kidding.
It's just like
Camp
Is there a blast ant?
we
Camponotus saunders is a species of ant in Malaysia and Brunei. Workers can explode suicidally as an ultimate act of defense, an ability it has in common with several other species in this genus and a few other insects.
It makes sense as opposed to like it's a defense mechanism for the species
Yeah.
because you can't eat it because it just fucking explodes.
Oh, it's
Then you're
2
just like-
oversized poison-filled glands run the entire length of the body. So it basically explodes into a poisonous splash.
Yeah, so anytime like a predator just like sees that animal, I'm fucking not dealing with that shit. And then
So, and it makes it plausible because now if you think about it, if it's like some sort of poison inside of her and she can push it out into the cockroaches to make them explode, that makes sense.
kind of
the
but
way-
not so
nah,
much. Yeah, like
this
they're biologically rigged to explode.
No, the way it does it, it's voluntary. It violently contracts its abdominal muscles to purposely rupture its inner glands.
Yeah, so it combusts itself so that
It just does a really hard clenching, like it cramps itself.
punches its butthole so hard
Yeah.
that it collapses within itself and then spews toxic poop.
It spews glue, which is corrosive and a chemical irritant, and it can entangle and immobilize all nearby victims. So the glue it explodes with is, yeah.
That shit,
I mean, give or
that
take.
shit, Trey.
Like,
No, I'm
But-
fine with it. I'm
Yeah,
fine
I'm fine with it
I'm
too.
totally fine with it.
But
It
it
was
was
just
funny.
a
She's
little
like,
bit noteworthy, and then I was like, "Fuck it, I'm in." Like I'm still in. But yeah, like Tommy, like I've always had all this knowledge since high school, and I've known you for like a really long time. I mean, just nobody ever talks animals,
yeah.
and I never have an opportunity to talk about animals,
This
but
is
I
your
know a
perfect anime.
shit ton. Know a shit
like,
ton.
like I told you,
about
from
shit.
everything you've stated so far about bugs and like what they should use as powers and stuff, I told you've hit the mark at least 75% already.
I hit the mark
like-
on bugs, and I hit the mark on that bitch gonna die. And the 2 things I'm good at, apparently, in life is what bug I would have as a power, and what character will die in a horrible
So
emotion.
the only thing you've missed so far is a starfish. There were some other things that you said. The porcupine. Yeah.
Honey badger.
Honey badger. But other stuff, been on game. You said grasshopper way early on for jumping power. There
Yeah.
you go. You have the
definitely.
fucking grasshopper.
I didn't think about it. Like, Japanese are super obsessed with bugs.
Yeah, I know.
Like, they love bugs.
I know.
I'm also thinking, like, just like a caterpillar that can somehow turn into, like, a butterfly or a moth. Just because, not maybe for practical reasons, but, like, oh, he can die in something and then, like, turns into something else. Like the whole, like, death and rebirth thing is really cool, yeah.
You know how sometimes in serious anime they'll do like a one-shot episode that's funny? You ever see those?
I don't think there's going to be a one-shot that's funny in this one.
No, but just like completely. I was just thinking like, what if Spider Dude number 9 just did like an episode where he's walking around New York and then Spider-Man from Marvel just like swoops down and does something. He's like, who the hell is that guy?
Well, technically, they have almost the exact same powers.
Except
Kind of. Spider Guy can't shoot webs.
Well, neither can Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, he can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
Spider-Man.
you watch the movies, the first 2.
Yeah, it depends on the continuity. Technically, he does get organic web shooters. There's a point in the comic books where Spider-Man's fucking super crazy OP.
Really?
Like, it was before Civil War. Like, his mutation went out of control, so he got 6 arms, and then, he was able to put that mutation down, but then, like, seems like he dies, but he's actually reborn into a more, carnivorous, like, spider form. And, like, after he goes through that phase,
that was in the animated series, wasn't it?
Yeah, he has increased strength, he has night vision, he has organic web shooters, he's almost, like, he has proportionate strength to the Hulk, super, like, unraged, and he could shoot, like, poison daggers, like, out of his skin. Like, he was super fucking OP.
Yeah, but he also was, like, lost a lot of his mental capability, right?
No. It was, he was that, like, ferocious form, and then he came back down, and he still had, like, all these crazy powers. He was so fucking strong. He could probably beat, like, Iron Man, like, 1-on-1, and then they, like, it faded away. Like, they had to take it away from him.
Oh, just gone? Like, he's too OP, we just bounced him.
It was like, it's doing something bad to you, so they had to, like, take it away from him. They had to inject him with, like, a formula, and then it moved on to the events of, Civil War.
Mm.
But that would just be funny, because you guys ever watch Animorphs, that show?
Yep.
Or read the books?
Nope.
This is like a really, really weird version of Animorphs.
A little bit, yeah. I love Animorphs back in the day. We had
a lot more death.
We had this discussion before.
Okay, let's watch this final episode and then we can discuss.
Alright, I'm gonna stop recording now.